Hey family.
Hey family, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, today we are talking about Amazon. Amazon has been the GOAT since quarantine has kicked off. And because COVID-19 does not look like it's lifting up anytime soon, I thought I would come on today and share with y'all some of the things that quarantine made me buy. So if y'all are interested in seeing how I've been using my Amazon Prime account, then keep on watching. All right, family, so I have a list of 10 things, some other things that I have on the list, but I want to make sure I use them a little bit longer before I talk about them. But so far, what I'm about to cover today spans from everyday things to bathroom things, health and beauty, down to like food. The list is real all over the place, but if you know me, then I'm all over the place. So I'm gonna just start with stuff from the bathroom, like personal hygiene kind of stuff. You guys know me, I'm obsessed with skincare, but this is like a vibrating face brush, like a knockoff of the Foreo. It has a power button here in the middle, and then you guys can't see, but there's a plus sign and a minus sign here. Y'all, this brush I've had for a few months now, and this came by way of my sister Jasmine, who recommended it to me. But y'all, when I tell y'all I've been obsessed with this brush, because one, I wasn't about to buy the Foreo, so that was already out the question, but it has the vibrating in it, which is good for helping to stimulate the skin and getting the blood flow going anyway, which is what we want, to make sure the blood flow is circulating, coming to the top of our skin, keeping us looking plump and youthful. But it also is made with silicone. It has a silicone cover over it, so it's a lot more sanitary than brushes. Shout out to this brush. I'm obsessed. See, I broke down and finally got, your girl got a facial steamer, y'all. When I tell y'all, this bad boy right here takes every skincare routine to the next level. It's top notch. All you have to do, pop this top off, twist it just like that. You fill the base up with water to a specific line, because what I found out is if you fill it up too high, once the water starts to heat up and the steam starts to release, if there's too much water in it, be careful, because it will pop up and burn you on your skin. It's happened to me. It's happened to one of my friends I recommended this to. You plug it up, push this button. It takes no more than a minute for this to heat up, and then the steam starts to come out, and my skin the next morning always looks so good. It just looks youthful, it looks taken care of, it looks healthy, it has a glow. And with these dusty winter months coming up, ain't nobody trying to look dusty. So finally got me a facial steamer. And this next one, do not judge me, y'all, do not laugh at me, but I like good skin. I hate nothing more than when I'm looking at someone's skin or my own and you can see black dots all over the nose. First of all, I have trypophobia, where the fear of too many clusters of holes or dots be throwing me off, so I can't mess with that. But when I can see the blackheads just piled up for the party on the nose, it bothers me so much, and I just want to take it and just squeeze the nose. So all that to say, I invested in a blackhead vacuum. Y'all, when I tell you this thing has been a game changer, I know I keep saying that, but that's the only reason I'm having this video for y'all, is because these things I've been using. This is how it comes packaged. So I already have a head on here that I use, and I clean it after every session, of course. But this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna see if I can show you on my hand. So can you see my skin? So it sucks in on the skin like that. And I just try and be a little gentle, because obviously, you know, we're not trying to cause any issues here. I do that, y'all, across my chin, right here on the sides of my nose. And baby, you have to be careful, because that suction on there, the first time I was like, crank it up, get it all out. And if you're not careful, it can bruise your skin if, you know, you just jack it all the way up and you're just like, you know, going crazy with it like I was the first time. So the last product that I have as far as like beauty and maintenance and things like that is one that came recommended by Jasmine as well. And this is kind of weird, and they've always been around, but I guess people just never talk about them. It's a tongue scraper. And I see these all the time, have heard about them all the time, but have just never really purchased one. So I went on Amazon and I typed in tongue scraper and I found a 4-pack. And so I got the pack that has 2 of these. Now, the first day I went in and I did the tip of my tongue and I was like, okay, it's getting some things off. And I brushed my tongue anyway. It just makes me feel better about my dental hygiene. What I did the first day, y'all, is I used this on like the part of the tongue that you can see. But if you guys have ever looked in the back of your mouth, there are larger taste buds on the back of your tongue. And so I went in with this and it looks like this. It's a very simple tool, but I went in on the back and the same pressure that I was using on the front of the tongue, I used on the back, and that was no bueno, because I felt like I was about to rip those larger taste buds off. So what I did is I went in with this one, and this one has the grip so you can make it as tight as you need to. And I went back there and started from the back and I was able to pull forward, and then I finished off with that one on the front of my tongue. And I just feel more confident, like I said, about my dental hygiene. Anyway, what I want to move to is these things I grabbed out the kitchen. So these are kind of like food, health, and body type things. First one is liquid probiotic. Now, this is gonna be a little TMI, but it is what it is. My stomach, I've always had issues with my whole stomach. It growls all the time. I won't even be hungry. It's gotten a lot better, but when I was younger, it was really bad. A lot of the other brands, they have a bland, woody taste, and I'm not a fan of that. Because you can't put in anything hot. It has to go in like a cold beverage or like room temperature, so it doesn't kill the live cultures in it. And so because I decided to put this in my water, I didn't want it to alter the taste of my water, and it has not. I've opened it up. It's a little dropper. Get my little drops, do a couple little drops into my water every day. I will never not go without this anymore. The next thing, y'all seen these before. I talked about these last year doing Vlogmas, and they are metal straws. What's different about these is that these are the little baby ones. So I love coffee. I love tea. But what I'm not willing to sacrifice for my coffee and tea is the color of my teeth. Bars. I don't drink any coffee or tea without a straw, period. I don't care whenever or wherever. If I'm out, I'm gonna get a straw. But because I'm at home and I'm drinking out of a coffee mug, I want my coffee and tea, but I don't wanna drink it, pouring it into my mouth, because I don't want it to stain my teeth, because, I'm a stickler for teeth. That's why I got braces. So the straws I were using, the ones I talked to you guys about last year, they were long, and so they would look, ridiculous sitting outside of my small coffee mug. So I decided to go and get the small ones, and these fit perfectly in my mug. And then of course they come with the same size cleaner, because so cute, it's so cute. All right, this next one, y'all, don't come for me. Just don't come for me. In the last few years, I don't know what happened, but Fritos stopped selling my favorite chips. Now, if you know anything about me, chips and cereal are all I need in this life. And mashed potatoes. Fritos stopped selling the barbecue Fritos. I was hurt for years. And I said, well, let me just look on Amazon, y'all. I done found my barbecue Fritos on Amazon. Now the problem is the wording in the back is in French, because they come from Canada and I gotta pay like $12 a bag. But so now down to our everyday things is this glass tumbler water bottle. Nothing special about it. And honestly, I'm just obsessed, y'all, because it's my whole aesthetic. This is what I love. I love the clear, the neutral, the tan, the wood. It has a suction top. It came with the straw. It came with 2 straws, actually. I have it at the desk while I'm working. I keep it by the bed. Listen, what can I say? I'm a sucker for cute things. Next thing I want to talk about is something in the bedroom. No, not like that. But it comes in a pack like this, and I guess this is the brand. It's actually satin pillowcases. So I sometimes suffer from really bad headaches and migraines, and so me tying my hair down at night with the scarf tight enough to keep it on my head, as I move around the bed, just wasn't always working for me. It was just a little too painful for me sometimes. And it's so crazy because last night I tied my hair down, fell asleep, woke up, the scarf was off my head, but because I was laying on the satin pillowcase, my hair was just like this when I woke up. I mean, it didn't have the fresh curl or anything in it, but it wasn't all over the place. They just help with the health of my hair. They help with my headaches. They're attractive to look at. Every time I change my bedding, I will always have the matching satin pillowcases. Next thing that I want to touch on is this portable speaker. So this is a speaker, it's a Sony speaker, and the way I found it is I was in Best Buy a few months ago and I needed a speaker. I was like, I need, something where I can have loud music in the house. Went into Best Buy, found this speaker, played, a really good song on it, and the sound was beautiful. It was like surround sound. It was so nice. But they didn't have the speaker in the store. And me being the impatient Aries that I am, I was like, I gotta have it. Got on Amazon, found it on Amazon. It was actually on sale in Best Buy, and the sale price was the same price on Amazon. So I just ordered it through Amazon, got it 2 days later. And y'all, I have been hooked ever since. This area right here also lights up, based on, the music or whatever you're listening to.
Gonna tell you in the hopes that it'll go away. You've been working on my ego, this should set it straight.
So the last thing that I have to talk about, actually just my most recent purchase, I think out of everything, and it's a pretty trendy item, but I'm obsessed with loungewear and house slippers. That's my thing. So I went onto Amazon and ordered some new house slippers. How cute, y'all, how cute. Everyone's been wearing these, this the crossband house slippers. It has the toes out, which is good for those whose feet get a little bit hot and sweaty. So comfortable. They have this sole here on the side, but it's not too thick and too hard where it makes it uncomfortable on your feet. One thing I will say about that is that I think that they run a little small. I would recommend going a half size up just to make sure your heels aren't hanging off the back of your shoe, because I can't stand it walking around with some dirty heels. And I just love them so much because they just look so good. And when you got a fresh pedicure, girl, you can't tell me nothing. But guys, that is everything that I wanted to show y'all. I just wanted to share some of the things that quarantine made me buy, but I've been loving my purchases so I don't regret them. Hopefully out of all that stuff, y'all found something that you're interested in. Like I said, I'll have all the links down below just in case you want to get your hands on any of them. As always, love on purpose, and I'll see you guys in the next video.